What's up, guys? I'm Cat here, and welcome back to Log Legacy 2. Last time, we started playing as a dwarf duelist who is blue, and we're going to be jumping back on into the castle in a second. Sorry about that. Sometimes I really miss the smell of the smell and feel of the forest. The docks are beautiful, but there's nothing quite like waking up to the smell of dew. Estuary could be remarkably cruel, but she was good at her job. She tended to the forest and grew it under her care. Sounds lame, right? But being down here, doing something like this just takes more than hard work. I don't think anyone else could have done what she did. What else? I missed pizza, and I just had some 20 minutes ago. You have an unhealthy obsession with pizza. Okay then. Question. How do we want to do this? I guess I just start by doing some of the castle. Until I can find some of the, what do you call it, rooms? Some of the treasure rooms. Because I'm gonna need to get used to being a dwarf. Also, hello blooming Stygian study. Really close. I love the noise we make. I'm not sure Duelist was perhaps the best one to take for being a dwarf, but they got it out of the way now. Got the traits unlocked, so I know what they are now. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty easy to tell if you're a dwarf, but, you know, best just to get it filled out in the list. I gotta remember I have a dash attack that does like critical damage. Now, unfortunately, I also dashed straight into them. I'll take that. Whoop. Uh-oh. I already used my dash. Whoop. Ow. Good job. Landed directly on the spikes. Did it again. I haven't played enough of the duelist. I haven't played enough of any of the classes really. Well, the basic ones maybe. Not any of the fancy ones though. Okay. Don't need to read that, we've read it all before. Hey. What you got for me? Body buffet or scorpion stinger? Give me that, well, circuits stinger. Take that one. Poison stacks are very nice. Body buffet be good as well, but you know, the extra damage is probably going to be more necessary, I think. Oh, more damage I do, the quicker I kill my enemies, the less danger I'm in. Okay, that was a bit risky. Whoa. Dash straight into it. Nearly walked into it again. I didn't even pay attention to see what was in this room. Or to see what its layout was. I was so focused on just getting through it. Up we go. Back we go. It's a good thing we have Aether wings, otherwise... Actually, no, I think we can jump the same height regardless of whether or not we're a dwarf. It seems like that. Tell you what, I won't mind. Finding one of the dwarf-only secrets. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Once again, I can't kill those guys in one hit with that dash. Oh dear. Okay. Up here, anything? Lose no health. You know, funnily enough, we might be able to do this. Ah, damn it. Oh well. I was hoping we could roll down, but I forgot we're a dwarf, so we don't move quite as quickly. No matter. Not the first time we failed one. It definitely won't be last. Good job, I landed on the only spike remaining. Okay, a bit risky. Good thing I killed him in one hit. Okay, we're a bit careful. Open me, don't get hit. Okay, maybe. Well, this is going to be problematic. If I hadn't messed up my first attack, I could have done that. But I messed up my first attack. And I completely whiffed against hitting my opponent. I can't even hit the damn thing. I'm too short. Ooh. Also, I can't get through those things because I don't have the ability. That were a shame. That were a fairly easy one to do, and I messed it up. Yeah, well. If I hadn't been a duelist, I probably could have done it a bit better. Ah! Trying to do my dash attack. Trying to be silly with it. Oh, God's sake. Jumping into everything. This has gone a bit sloppy so far. I'm already down 100 points of health and I've barely gotten hit. Just walking into stuff like that, blooming heck. Oh my god. Hey, Lamech. Give me some stuff. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking there. I thought the fire would kill it for some reason. Well. I guess I'll keep looking for that other treasure room. Hopefully it won't be far away. I'll do this. That's not the place I want to be. Oh, I keep walking into the damn spikes. I mean roots. Okay. Let's focus up a little bit. Stop being sloppy. I cannot afford to be taking damage this terrible. Because it's just disgraceful. Okay, a bit of a... Why did I bother? Why did I jump into it thinking I could kill it before it hits me? Should have just walked away. God, I'm playing so sloppy. I'm getting angry at myself. Haha. You see, that were a good play. Do more of them. Don't be an idiot and walk into enemies and doing roots and that lot. I know our range isn't fantastic, but we'll make do. Okay, Lamech's tower. Any chicken? Sometimes you get lucky in here. There we go. Nothing. Oh, I've been in this room before. Of course I triggered it when I landed on it. Because my attack animation hadn't quite finished. Again, what am I doing? How am I failing this bad? Feels like I need more health. I mean, not health regen, but vampirism. With how badly I'm playing. God's sake, what is going on here? Okay. Please give me the room I want. So I can hurry up and get to Kurglian again. So I can stop playing like a spaz. That's a bit risky then. That could have easily backfired if I had been a little bit unlucky. I thought I killed him before it shot. Ooh. Okay. Give me the health. I'd love to take the actual bonus health, but I literally have taken so much damage at this point that I don't have the health to take it. Good job once again. Just get shot in the face. Keep making yourself sour and sourer. That's a good thing. Deep breaths. We're fine. If we die, so be it. Let's just try and make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. I was going to say, if that room's right next to the entrance, I'm going to be upset. No point in going back that way, is there? I might as well head to moving Fistons. Once again, I walk straight into an enemy attack, because I keep thinking I can beat them. Okay, this is the problem. I didn't see you there. Hello. Put 3 stacks of poison on him. Oh, I didn't even see the blooming phantom knives. Okay. Despite our dwarfism, we actually don't have a terrible build, especially with the poison. It's going to come in handy against stronger enemies. Provided I don't die horrifically before I actually, get to those enemies. We haven't had any chicken yet, have we? Hermes boots. Give me the Hermes boots. Anything to mitigate damage at this point, I'll take. Sure. Head to Fistons, because I can teleport from Fistons. Oh, pizza. Excellent. I don't have Fistons unlocked, do I? Should I unlock it? Sure. There you go. Thank you. Right then. Take me to Kurglian. We're at max health. We've got some good trinkets. Some good trinkets. Let's see about making some progress. I don't know if I can defeat Namar with this character. Namar might be out of my league. Oh dear. Okay, fortunately the wolf didn't turn around and immediately stab me in the back. Where's that wolf gone? There he is. Oh, I walked into him. Also, God, the enemies do a lot of damage. 50 HP on that one dude. I misclicked horribly. Then I tried to do a downwards kick and it failed miserably. There we go. There we go. Nice and steady. Funnily enough, I can probably do this. Probably. Ah, Hermes boots for the win. Capacity rune. Lovely. Thank you, Hermes boots. Also, it's a miracle I didn't get hit on the head by jumping into any of those spikes. I thought for sure I had multiple times, then messed up. Do not race the... Okay, good job. You dodged it and then you jumped into it because you're an idiot for some reason. Bravo. Could have just waited for the poison to kill it. But no. Had to mess up. Okay, don't get hit there. I can't magnetize it, so I'm not going to bother. But thank you, poison. There's a secret in there, isn't there? Where's the secret door? There? Oh. Up and over. Okay, not the one I wanted. I would have preferred something else. Gear, if I'm honest, but it's alright. A bit of money. What's that? Heavy stone. No, thank you. One of the few trinkets I really don't want. I don't like heavy stone. Unless I was a character that already had cooldown on their weapon. And then maybe I would take a heavy stone. But my character doesn't have a high cooldown. In fact, he's quite a rapid attacker. Chicken, yay. Well, speaking of... speaking of low attack rate, hello, Charge Lance. I'll stick with... skills with intelligence. I'll stick with me, my duelist for now. Like I say, I might unlock that in the next unlock. Because I can get it. Okay. What you got? That's a good one. I like that one. Body buffet. This is the secret, isn't it? Knowledge. Okay, what are you going to tell me? Tend to the forest, I tend to my own children. Take only what is needed. Harvest only that which is dead or dying. Call the poison always. I cannot go on. I must escape the noise. Tonight I shall steal away from the village and find a high nook above the cliff's edge. Then I can contemplate in peace. Yeah, we already read that one. Still missing the last one and the two from Z and J. Have to find them. But then look, we'll find that journal again, and then the next time we come through here, we'll have them all unlocked. Oh, chicken, lovely. Sweet, sweet chicken. A few times being a dwarf is useful when I can slip under enemy attacks. There we go, more chicken. You know, I'm tempted to take this, but that's a lot of damage. I'll do it. I'll be risky. I had full health. I got very lucky then. That could have easily backfired. Oh, I thought I've risen even, that's what those are. Good job. Oh, this time I'll take the health. Hey, there we go. What do you have to say? My soldiers are good people, Zed. They are scared. They spent their whole life training so they could provide for their families. Everyone can throw it all away. When the time comes, I'll do my best to pull the guards away from the fight. But I cannot move them all. They will be fighting on the bridge, and casualties will be unavoidable. I can help train any rebels you've gathered, giving them fighting a chance, but I only do this under certain conditions. 1. I will not fight. I will train the villagers, but I cannot turn my sword against my own men. If we lose, you must disband the rebels. No one leaves this war unscathed, but the estuaries will look kindly on a clean surrender. I can ensure it if it comes to it. And finally, you don't join the fight either. You are no use to the rebels dead, and this way I can be sure you are safe. Remember, all great generals die from old age. This may not be what you wanted, but those are my conditions. Hopefully, this arrangement is acceptable. J. I'm pretty sure J is that nameless knight we keep running across. Oh, probably thing. You've risen. Hey. Poison. Oh! I tried to dash backwards through it and I should have just kept on going forward. That was a mistake. If I do it again, I'm going to be dead. So, that's not so good. Oh, good thing for Hermes boots for my neck. I nearly pooped myself then. There we go. God, Hermes boots. They have saved my life many a time. Be careful here. I'll walk into them. Any reason to do this room? There's a chest at the top. I suppose that's reason, isn't it? Good job missing. Oh, you... God's sake. I hate those things. Just come out of absolute nowhere. More often than not when you stood on top of them. Okay. Bit of money. There's a wolf down here, isn't there? Yep, there is indeed a wolf. I'm amazed I got that. I thought for sure it was going to hit me. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't stand there. Again, another chest. Do I bother with it? Like I said, I'm here. Just no reason jump out the ground and hit me, please. Wouldn't appreciate it, we'll say that. You know, I like the gold, I said before. Would like some more gear. Get those unlocks going. Uh-oh. Head this way. I'm only coming down here because there was gold. Oh, got it. Yeah, it's not even down there, it's down here after all. Well, he just nailed it then. Uh-oh. Not this time. Uh-oh. That could have been bad. Oh, anyway. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this point. I won't get much further. Also, I need to put a cut in, so I'm back in a second. Okay. Where's that? Oh! Just comes out of the woodwork, doesn't it? I mean, risen. They are horrible. Oh, and if I'd have killed a few more, I'd have got on rank 3 with my duelist. Bugger. Oh, well. Tough luck, I suppose. Ooh. Cartographer's really good. I don't remember what Perfectionist does, though. But I think it's bad. I'll take the Barbarian. Gear. I'd love a Warden's chest piece. It puts me over so much, though. See if I can get a few more weight upgrades or something. I can get some more. Is that well, nowhere near enough, let's be honest. You know, it's better. I'll put it on. 10% dex bonus. How much more do I need? I need another 50 before that. No, not quite 50. Close though. I'll tell you what, just give me the strength upgrade. Some tea with me. I like with lots of sugar and lots of mint. Like it a lot. It's probably more sugar than tea. Good for you. Oh, the reinforced rune. Love to get that one. Never mind. Get it later. 8% would be like 2 armor. So, not gonna worry about it. Right, so we can see everything, by the way. We're there at the moment. Why are there 2 portal rooms? Eh? Here's a question then. What's in that other room? Okay. Scorpion Stinger again, or Pharaoh's Reward. I'll take the Stinger. I do like this poison stacks. Okay, and there's some chests down here as well. Oh yeah, I forgot we don't have a map. So we can't see room layouts, but it's fine. Well, couldn't really see room layouts anyway, but, you know, just the shape of the size of the room. Double chest reward. You're not a mimic, are you? Okay, we're just making sure. If we go straight down, there's something down there. But I don't need anything from here. I can head to Axis Monday, because I can head straight back and get Lamech's room. Yeah. And that'll unlock Axis Monday as well. And then I guess I just jump straight back into Kerglian. Yeah, the next one's way down there. I have to go across, down. No, I have to go across, down, across. Well, across, down, across. Yeah, not worth it. We'll shoot straight to Kerglian. On a positive note, we'll know where the rooms are, which have the information in them. So that's nice. Let's have a look. Where's the boss room? That's the heirloom, yeah. So, straight down from where we are. Oh, got sniped by the staff and nearly got sniped twice then, bloody heck. Calm down, game. Let's not go crazy. Arisen. Thought that was arisen then, it was just the smouldering effects of a attack. Okay, what's down here? Excellent. Dear Zed, I know it must have been hard, but thank you for agreeing. When do I start? That leaves only one. And that's this one done. And then it's off to Stygian afterwards. Well, provided we can beat the boss. Uh-oh. Good thing we can kill him with one. Is that worth doing? I guess there is a chest in there. There's also a willow. Okay, we're alright. I thought that other one from bottom was gonna somehow phase through then. Freaked out a little bit. So we are there. Wow, that came a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay, we're alright. We're doing it. Down and across then. What's that one? Isn't that the really good one? That might be worth sacking a lot of HP to get hold of. I forgot we don't have Hermes boots. No, it's Achilles' shield. Could still take it if I wanted it. You know what? I'll lose 2% max HP to get it. I'll also lose 40 HP, being an idiot. What is it? Okay. Nice. Only lost 80 HP, that's nothing. To say I get 10% more damage above 50 HP. Well, above 50%. Okay, of course I completely whiff my attack. Oh, got both of them that time. There we go. Where are we? We're in that big room, aren't we? Yeah. Uh-oh, we're not killing him one anymore. Ooh, that was close. Okay, a lot of gold off them. Oh dear, that was close. I forgot we're not killing them in one hit. Even though I literally just saw it. Ow. Not what I want to see. Ooh. Come here, you. Already down to nearly 200 HP. Oh, that's not so good. Not so good at all. With any luck, I can get hold of some chicken or some pizza. It would be appreciated. Don't be arisen. Got it. Ha, risen. Not this time. Get hit by the shield though. Just do that. Oh, a big wolf. Uh-oh. I was really hoping to kill that shield, but I missed every attack on it. A Worgen Florgan. Okay, we got him. Only just the blooming neck. And we got, like, nothing in terms of gold. That was disappointing. We are... Where? That room? Yeah, that little room. Okay. Chicken. Sweet, sweet chicken. I guess we can go up because there is an heirloom or something. It's not an heirloom, it's a fairy chest, but you know. I still need to find the other, what do you call it as well though? The other dialogue. Right, it's this one. What is it? Just some key. That might actually be really important, that key. Also, there's a secret in here. Was it this one? No, it was back up. It was the really long room. Here? Yes, I was leaving the wrong room completely. It's up here, the fairy chest. No jumping. Well, that ain't gonna happen, is it? Destroy all targets. Well, if I get hit again, I might be able to do it. Okay, then, Namar. The conservatory is my home now. The villagers want nothing to do with it. To waste such space is an insult. Is an insult to all we have sacrificed. I will make it beautiful. 2 lilies, one for those who have fallen and one for those who will fall. I shall give my children a final celebration, a final meal. The forest must come first and sacrifices must be made. To take from the land will do everything we have worked for. One day they will understand. I'm sure they will. Okay, well, across, down, across. Yeah. Across, down, across. This one? Yes, this puts me in the big room. Uh-oh. Yeah, you messed that up then. Fortunately, I can kill those guys in one hit. Because otherwise, ugh, that'd be horrendous. I'll give it... Oh, I didn't even see you there. Can barely see out for the blooming... Oh, I've gone below 50%, so I've just lost me 10% damage bonus. Okay, swing wildly. We're fine. Good job jumping directly into the spike ball. I'm really hoping for a bit of gear, but now that I think about it, I don't think there's any gear left for me to get. I've got all the wardens. Next to be from the study, wouldn't it? Well, hang on. Well, I got a +1. Take it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not at full health, and I would like to be. So let's jump back over to here. We'll see about trying to squeeze some health out of here somewhere. Ideally in the form of chicken or pizza. Or just a whole bunch of enemies who I've killed and managed to not take damage from. Okay. Steady as we go. Okay. I have no idea where I am, by the way, in terms of things. I think I'm in that long room, aren't I? Yes, I was. So I'm there in this big room, next one. Let's just get rid of this guy. Good job, that's all that health I gained back undone. Because you're an idiot who can't dodge basic attacks. What's that, Staffen? Do not rush. You know, a good place to get chicken actually is the study, isn't it? Stygian study usually has a lot of stuff available to get chicken from. Though, I don't know if that's changed. That might have changed. I'm not sure this is a room I want to be in. Okay, we're alright. Anything in here other than enemies? I don't think there is. I think there's just enemies. That's fine. Got him. Spiked him on top of the head. I'll go up here. Don't want a glaive. Again, a glaive ain't a bad option. I like my axe though. Nailed it. Just take it steady. You know what? Don't even risk it. I've gained back a little HP. I'm there at the moment. And there it all goes. As I fell straight onto some spikes. Good job. And there it all goes again. Now I'm at even less health there was than when I first came here. Just give me a chicken, please. Just some form of health. My vampirism is not enough. It's barely enough to sustain myself. And even then I'm not sustaining, am I? I'm slowly dying. A very painful death. Okay, like I said, I don't even know which room I'm in at the moment. Down and across. Okay. Do not rush it. No reason for it. I was wrong in my directions. I thought I could go somewhere where I couldn't. I have to go up. Up all the way. Hello. Ah. Sneaky chest. One that doesn't appear on the map. What I wouldn't give for a few chickens right about now. Not even risk it. That was a bit risky. Once again, I don't know where I am. I'm there, aren't I? No, I'm not. I am there. Not even gonna bother. Not interested. Okay. Maybe we have a bash at the study. I can get there pretty easily from here. And hopefully I can farm it out and get some lovely things from it. I don't want gear out, I just want the ability to not die. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that was far too close for comfort. I don't even know which room I'm in. I am lost and confused. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Uh-oh. Okay. Massive damage. Okay, I was in the study room. Okay. Stygian study. Pay out with lots of nice things. Oh, pizza. Oh, thank God. It was already worth coming here. Well, see, I recognise these enemies. Be very careful. Okay, well, alright. Didn't think I'd be coming to the study like this, but it's fine. There's the boss room, bloody neck. If I were to go across here, where's the boss room? Oh, double cloth or spindle. Lamech's, yeah, Lamech's measure is actually quite good as well, if I remember correctly. I can't believe I left all my notes behind. I can't complete my research without them. I can't pass a void doors without Palace Heirloom. I doubt the guards will fetch my notes for me, so perhaps I try currying favour with Palace my own. She's somewhere in the study. Power of the void would be beneficial. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not the big boss room. No, that's the mid-boss. I remember it. Ow, there's a commanding triple ballista down here. No, thank you. So much for that health, isn't it? It's all gone already. That's a mimic, 'cause of course it is. How can I forget the horrors of the study? It started off so well. Mm-hmm. God, I just want more, more food. Just give me chicken or pizza or anything. I'm already back down to below where I was. God, I hope the study hall has a lot of chicken in it. I just need to go up and across, so I'm just going to beeline for it. That's a Doombass. I spotted it at the very last second when it was too late. Come on. I also need to end the video as well. Yeah. I'm not interested in that one. I've seen it all before. Food. Sweet food. Again, I don't know if these things can pay out anymore. This seems like they're not doing. It's probably a law room, isn't it? That's why it's not paying out. Damn. Those rooms are always the best to get payouts from. I'd just rather not. Also, I have gone way over on time. So I need to end the video here. Hopefully you'll have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, all, comments all. And I shall see you all next time.